We need to have a word with that people smuggler the sailor mentioned.
He's a captain, Kurt, like yourself. And in order to interrogate the smuggler, we'll need to find a way into his jail.
E aí, Marcos? Por que não? É da hora? É estilo Bloodborne. Deixa eu ver o que eu tenho que fazer aqui. Até me esqueci o que tem que fazer. Oi? Caraca, vou botar uma capa agora no meu personagem. Vou botar a capa, vai ficar mais style. Pô, não tem nada. Tá equipado já. Chapéu aqui, não sei qual que é. Espingarda não tem. Será que isso aqui dá parry? Bom, deixa assim. Não tô entendendo nada. Eu vi isso aqui? Não. Algo de errado não está certo. Ô meu, onde é que tá, mano? Tá, eu vim por aqui. Eu vi alguma animação. Tá. Ah, caraca, é mesmo. Pera aí, né? Então, trocar. chinelagem. É isso. Tá, onde é que eu tenho? Tem que continuar usando o mesmo. Ah. Cadê uma? Pra cá. Tá, não consigo. Oi, meu guerreiro.
This is filthy. Or perhaps we'll discover some...
Good day. Someone told me that you're a friend of Jonas's, the young cabin boy who's gone missing.
That's right, yeah. Are you looking for him?
Yes. Your captain asked me to go and find him.
Happy to hear he's taken the disappearance seriously. What can I do for you?
When did you last see him?
2 days ago, in the evening. We went to have a...
Did anything seem out of the ordinary?
Maybe a tad troubled. Look...
Why would that be? Give me...
Why? I haven't the faintest idea.
What does Jonas do in his free time, when you're on land?
He just hangs around here or there, and when evening comes, we usually go down the tavern.
Did he ever have one too many?
Never. He's...
Does he know anyone in Serene?
no one, as far as I know.
Do you think he could have made himself any enemies?
I wouldn't think that for a moment. Jonas has a good heart, and he steers clear of trouble and troublemakers.
I don't know where to start with this. Do you have any idea?
No. Lauro won't stop telling anyone who will lend him an ear that the boy was carried off by thugs.
And you don't believe him?
I like Lauro, don't get me wrong, he's like a brother. But to be honest, he drinks a little more than he should. The itch for a drink gets us all, but to him more than others, and when you drink too much, the imagination wanders. Here, I call back to him, as you guess.
What do you think about Captain Vasco?
He's a damn good navigator, and an excellent... He knows his craft well, in spite of being so...
How old is he?
He's not seen his 25th year yet.
I need to be going. Farewell.
Farewell. Tá, mas... Ah, tá, já foi.
Good day, sailor. I've been told that you know the missing cabin boy well. Is that right?
You talking about Jonas? You bet your stars I know him. But like I've been crying to the 9 deaf winds, he didn't go missing, he was taken.
What do you think about Captain Vasco?
He's a just man, who knows his knots. He's well appreciated by the crew. It's a pity that he hasn't much heart for lass now and again.
Why would anyone want to snatch a mere cabin boy?
How would I know?
Salve. Ah, chuvinha boa, né?
Who keeps his head down.
Aham, pode crer.
You'd think my
Ah, tava
story is
precisando,
nothing
né?
but mist
Tava
too,
muito
don't
quente.
you?
It's just that I can't
Como é
imagine
que tá,
a gang
Gabi?
of thugs hoping to get a ransom for a cabin boy. Did Jonas seem troubled to you the night he disappeared?
Maybe. For sure he wasn't his usual self.
Do you know what was on his mind?
No. No one.
Why would anyone want to snatch a mere cabin boy?
Tá calor, é estranho. Eu tava comentando aqui com minha mãe que tá chovendo, mas tá abafado. Tá calor. Né? Estranho, né?
It's just that I can't imagine a gang of thugs hoping to get a ransom for a cabin boy. Did Jonas seem troubled to you?
Não fez live ontem?
For sure he wasn't his usual self.
Do you know what was on his mind?
Também ficou 9 horas nesse jogo.
No idea.
Outro dia. Virou noite.
Were you a witness to the event?
Yes, I was. Even though I'd had a few tumblers in the belly, I hadn't yet lost my head. The other day, in the tavern, I saw him talking to a well-dressed
Bah, te liga só.
man, surrounded by
Descansou.
sly ruffians.
Tá bom.
And then when we left, him and
Te liga só.
Flavia
Tá ligado
left a
que
little
tem uns trajes bons ali que tu pode usar, né? Porém, tu tá numa facção, tá ligado? Pelo que eu vi aqui. Aí ali, por exemplo, eu tava entrando em outro território aqui, né? Aí ele me avisou, o jogo me avisou que se eu entrasse com um traje diferente, uma outra facção, os caras iam ser agressivos comigo. No mapa. Eu achei triste daí. Da hora, né? Tu é obrigado a usar um traje. É, pois é, cada facção tem um traje.
There was still a small crowd in the I seem to recall that regular being there. We played cards with him from time to time. Kind of fellow who
E diminui a reputação isso.
Thank you, Lara. I need to be going.
Strange story this is.
Something isn't right here, I can feel it. We need to lift the veil on this.
Eu ia usar uma capa ali das mais da hora que eu vi ali, só que não dá pra usar. Por causa das facções. Tá, eu vou voltar aqui. Correria. Não tem nada aqui. Beleza.
Good day, tavern keeper.
Good day to you. What is your pleasure?
I'm looking for a Nort, a young cabin boy who's been missing roll call for 2 days now.
A Nort, you say? That's not a lot to go on. There are quite a few that come to my tavern.
According to one of his fellows, he would have been taken right here.
A kidnapping. In my establishment. You surely jest. Or at least I hope you do. I would have noticed. That
Tá
doesn't
com uma
hold
zoa render nas costas.
Someone told me about one of your faithful clients. A big gambler, it would seem.
I see. An able-bodied man. Passes his time lightening the pouches of sailors coming through.
Where might I find him at this time?
Here? He would never give away his chair at his table. Anything else?
I'm looking for my cousin. His name is Constantine. I believe he was intent on celebrating his departure last night.
There was indeed a party here last night, but it ended badly.
Whatever do you mean?
A brawl broke out. My tavern was shattered, and no one's paid for the damages.
I'm sorry. Amongst the rebel rousers, did there happen to be a young man? 20 years of age. Hair down to his neck, light brown, blue eyes. Quite the talker.
I don't believe it. Of course he was there. He's the man that started the fight. I hope you've come to reimburse me. Don't count on me to help you if that's not the case.
Beleza, Gabi. Vai lá, vai lá.
What kind of damage are we talking about exactly?
A good half of my furniture was broken into firewood. I piled up the lot over there.
Let me take a look. Perhaps it can be repaired.
If you can fix it, I'll be obliged. If not, you'll need to pay.
Ah, mas pera aí, meu. Tem dinheiro. Isso. Eu não vou pagar, vai te lascar.
That's not a small sum. I need to think about my options.
Oh, the father has forgotten to give his son his allowance, it would seem.
Pronto, da peste.
Has the Malachor really put a damper on your business?
More than a damper. They were soaked. When the sickness began to spread, a wave of panic followed in its wake. People stopped going out of their homes. They were afraid. I was close to closing shop, I tell you. And then, thankfully, the alchemists of the bridge said that you couldn't just catch it like that. People were still distrustful, as is their nature, but they are leaving home again. It's a start. I also lost quite a few regular customers. Dead or too scared to venture back. Oh, but that's nothing new to you. The city would have sunk in the water if not for trade with the new isle.
With all these sailors coming and going, you must have heard some stories about Tirfredi.
Right. Even stories that my heaviest drinkers would have trouble believing. They say the man trees live there. Dragons and gigantic creatures. Treasure abounds under every rock. And the source of eternal life is hidden somewhere there. Last night, some Nauts even told me they brought back one of those giant beasts into the pool. But you know the kind. If you ask my opinion, the drink was fueling their imaginations.
Meio clichê, né, meu?
How is business going these days?
It's picking up. We've not seen many new customers, but of late things are looking better. The Malachor and the neighbouring wars have dampened commerce. The epidemic still rages, but the possibility of finding a cure on that island has given people something to hope for. Now that we have a city there, quite a few seafarers come by to spend their wages.
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Farewell.
The furniture is in terrible condition. The fight must have been extremely violent.
It looks as if it's fixable. I've seen worse. We'll need to build some metal dowels, but once done, we can make them later.
Who are you? I don't recognize you.
Are you?
Am I in your debt?
No. Have no fear about that. It's for a different reason that I am here. I'm looking for a Naut that disappeared 2 days ago, after visiting this establishment. A young cabin boy. 2 members of his crew accompanied him.
Yes, that does ring a bell. I've played with the 3 of them.
What can you tell me about the boy? How was he that night?
He seemed rather
Meu personagem é da FBI,
He
né?
was worried about something. Didn't feel like playing, that I remember. And he must have been right to be nervous, if he's disappeared.
Tell me what happened that evening.
A rich merchant came in, with a band of strong arms. The kind of men you can round up for a few coins, if you catch my drift. They exchanged words with the cabin boy. The kid was defensive, not sitting pretty. And then they finally left.
And after that?
It just so happens that I did go out for a breather. Needed some fresh air. And I think I might well have seen those same men grab him. But that was none of my business. I wouldn't have thought that they were kidnapping him, if that's what it was. They weren't particularly rough with him.
Pergunta sobre a noite.
Who was the rich merchant, do you think? A jilted lover? A moneylender?
No, sir. You are in luck. It so happens that I know the man. It was Sir Fontaine, that merchant.
Where can I find him?
He has a house in the wealthy boroughs, just off the canal. A stone's throw from the Theleme embassy.
Thank you. You've been immensely helpful.
This man is completely owned by his love
Caraca,
for
mano,
the
eu não
game.
fiz as outras perguntas
You think you
agora.
can trust him?
Sorry.
Bora.
I'm sorry. I'm afraid that I won't make for good company.
Deixa eu ver. Eu vou. Tá, vem por aqui. Supla aqui. Socorre, né, meu guri? Deixa eu ver uma coisa aqui. Não, não é aqui. Não, não pode ser aqui. Pera aí. Tá, vem aqui, faça eu voltar aqui, vem aqui. Não é aqui. Ah, vou cair na água, caraca. O bicho nem sabe nadar, acho. Tem uma coisa errada aqui pra gente. Caraca, tô sem senso de direção. Deixa eu ver se é pra cá. Pra cá não.
Might I help you, sir?
I would like to have a word with Sir Fontaine.
He is absent, but the lady of the house could certainly receive you. Enter, please. Might I help you, sir?
I need to be going. Farewell.
Não teve mais diálogo. A minha torre. Ah, era contigo mesmo, tinha que conversar.
Oh, I know you. I've seen you at court. You are Lord de Sade, and to what do I owe the honor of your visit, Excellency?
I would like to have a word with your husband.
He is not here, but perhaps I could be of help.
It concerns a delicate matter. We're looking for a missing cabin boy. According to witnesses, he had an argument with your husband before being taken.
I see. I am afraid that you have been misled. You seem to have come to the wrong conclusion. The cabin boy you speak of was not taken. He has simply returned home.
Excuse me, but I'm not sure I understand.
Don't you see, Your Excellency? We got our son back.
I am very surprised. Several witnesses confirmed that your son had a fight with your husband, and that his men escorted him from the tavern using force. If he had joined your husband willingly...
Witnesses? In a tavern? And you choose to believe these drunkards over a respectable family?
These witnesses are all in agreement, and it's their testimonies that have led me to your doorstep.
My son was probably shocked to have found us. My husband and the other men might have simply had to carry him. A gesture that your drunkards must have misunderstood.
How did you find your son's trail?
We have never stopped looking for him. We learned the new name they gave him, Jonas. My poor little Celestine. Then we learned the name of the ship he sailed on. No sooner had it docked in Serene than my husband had the crew watched closely, and we found him.
Where might I find your son now?
I cannot say, Excellency. You must understand why. Until the Norts have set sail, we live in fear they will take him back from us.
This pact? It sounds like some fear-inducing story.
The Norts wouldn't be the first to recruit through dubious means.
E depois eu volto. Só vai. Vamos sem ninguém.
So, you still haven't found your cousin? As you well know, we cannot leave without him.
Have no fear. I will bring him back in time to make our scheduled departure. Is everything ready?
I'm still without news of my cabin boy, but we will have to do without.
Eu já não perguntei isso. Perguntar de novo.
What do you think of our port?
Are you referring to this one? Thanks to your prince, even though certain zones are owned completely by... It's a good port.
Could you tell me anything about our destination? The island of Tirfredi?
It is a magnificent place. Wild. Spare... The natives have a relationship with their land. They're a very friendly people. Well, I've also heard that they're a great... But I wouldn't know what else to tell you.
Could you tell me a little about your guild?
We are masters of the oceans.
Thanks to your magic, so...
Our magic? Yeah. As for your question, others are sea gifts. It's how the guild is made and...
I spoke with a woman who told me she was the mother of the cabin boy. She claims that her son was taken from her.
Taken? Her son is sea gifted. His parents were required to give him up to honor the terms of a contract.
A contract? But what kind of contract are we speaking of?
A commercial contract. In exchange for services rendered by the Nords, some families cede more than gold. In some cases, nations even trade some of their subjects before they're born. I wouldn't be able to tell you the condition of Jonas's contract. I didn't even know he was originally from Serene. But what I can tell you is the young man hasn't seen his parents since he was a small child. And ever since, he's been a Nord. Our ships are his home. We are his only family.
Pergunta sobre o que? Tá, já foi. Falou, valeu.
Be back soon, Captain.
You see anyone else who might be able to help us? Anyone who's not a Nort?
Sir de Corsillion's a veritable well of scientific knowledge. He could tell us a little more.
Desmascarar o charlatão. Deixa eu ver aqui. Eita, cachorro. Tá. aqui é um cais, né? Acho que é pra cá mesmo.
You cannot pass. Only the Norts have access to the prison.
Ah, peraí, por quê? Como assim, meu?
You cannot pass.
Ninguém
Only the
pode entrar
Norts
no...
have access to the prison.
Tem que ter acesso à prisão. Como assim, meu? Vagabundo. Deixa eu ver. Tá.
Halt! The warehouse is off limits. Move along.
Very well, I'm going.
Vagabundo, quando tiver um de coisa, tu vai ver só. Vou entrar aí nisso aí. Tá, deixa eu ver isso. Aqui dá pra ir reto, dobrar. Perdidaço. Preciso de um de reputação. Pulei. Caraca, mano.
This document mentions another property, a warehouse.
That would be a great place to hide. Shall we take a peek?
Caraca, mano. Tá escuro, hein?
Excuse me, madam, but I haven't quite finished
Perdão,
my inquiry
milady.
yet.
If you would be so courteous, I would like you to leave. I have told you all that I have to say.
Ué?
With respect, my lady.
Cara, mas... Tá aí. Por que ela não fala? Por que eu vou...
Excuse me, madam, but I haven't quite finished my inquiry yet.
If you would be so courteous, I would like you to leave. I have told you all that I have to say.
With respect, my lady.
Ah, tá, né, mano? Por que eu não tô conseguindo terminar aqui o... Deixa eu ver o que essa manhã sabe.
Might I help you, sir?
I need to be going. Farewell.
Putz, tem alguma coisa aqui que eu não tô conseguindo fazer. Não entendi nada. E aí, Marcos? Chegou agora. Tô jogando aqui o GreedFall. Eu disse que esse jogo se parece com The Witch. Não, o meu veio junto. Não, eu só comprei... Não, só veio um. Tô com ele até hoje. Olha aí, ganhei uma bota. Eu tinha que comprar outro controle. Ah, inferior. Aí vale a pena, meu. Eu tô querendo também comprar um. Esse aqui aumenta um monte. Todos eles aumentam. Tu vê só, mais barato que de Xbox, né? Geralmente as coisas da Sony é sempre mais caro que os da Microsoft. Então daí eu venho aqui reto, só dó. R$ 400 no controle, os caras tão loucos da cabeça. Os caras tão muito loucos, né? Vai, pior que eu tô cuidando ao máximo desse do PS4, tá ligado? Porque ele parece ser mais frágil que o do PS3, né? Pelo menos dá a impressão que é, né?
Here we are. Be careful. Fontaine won't be alone. He'll have his henchmen with him.
Let's just try to remain discreet.
Ui. É porque do PS3, não.
What are you doing here?
É bem
I've
resistente.
come looking for your son. The Naughts are worried about his disappearance.
Só que os analógicos é muito
Naughts took him from us, but now we've got him back, and he'll be staying with us.
Não, mas é
Will
forte.
you be so kind as to hear what I have to say,
Faz
Sir
um bom tempo que eu
Fontaine?
tenho esse.
You've taken your son against his will
Pode
and
ser
have
que
him locked
o
up
do
like
Xbox,
merchandise in a
cara,
warehouse.
seja mais forte,
that
não
what you call
sei.
being
Eu
a
nunca
good
tive um
father?
de Xbox.
If I hadn't taken him back, he would have been hauled off on one of the
Mas eu acho que as
ships.
defesas,
If
tá
that's
ligado?
what he wants, then why
Os
would you want to
botões
stop
do
For
PS,
his mother, she misses him so.
pelo menos as defesas é
But
boa,
in the
né?
end,
Sempre foram as defesas
right.
boas.
My
E
boy has
do
changed.
Xbox as
He
defesas.
hasn't spoken a
Parece que é
word to
mais
me
ruim.
since we've been in this precarious
As defesas eu digo os botões, né?
Very
Das
well.
defesas.
Take the key
Ih,
and
ganhei
take
reputação, meu. Ah, agora sim.
cursed be the day
Agora
I
eu vou
deliver
poder
my
falar com
son
o vagabundo
unto the
lá,
Naughts.
que eu tô com
All
reputação
children
1.
leave the nest one day or another,
Abro o
sir.
caminho
Farewell.
lá do cais e aos guri. Que nem diz o Japão. Isso ali. Caraca, ganhei a reputação que eu queria. Certinho. Mais respect.
Locked. Locked.
Caraca, ó, eu tenho a Master Key.
Who are you?
My name is Desade. I am
Não
legate of
sabe,
the
pô, é bom jogar
congregation.
Dark Souls.
Your captain has sent me to find you.
And were
O
you
cara
able to
aprende as
convince
coisas.
my father to allow me to go free?
They have given their consent. You are free to return to your ship.
You must drive a hard bargain.
Eu sei que o Funk The Cat Black, né, o Guilherme, ele diz que o do PS4 controle é melhor, tá ligado? Que o do Oni, por exemplo. Ele diz que ele prefere o do 360 que o do Oni. Mas ele diz que o do PS4 é melhor do que o do Oni. Do Xbox, né? Eu acho que ele parece ser forte. Né? Minha irmã tinha um Xbox ali, às vezes eu jogava ali. Parecia bom os controles. Pera aí, peça informações ao senhor. Caraca. Peraí, só porque... Eu vou na porrada, mas não sei o que. Tá, beleza, não preciso pegar, deixa eu... Cara, é muito escuro aqui, meu. Eu já conversei com vocês. Soltei o maloqueiro lá. Nada. Vamos lá. O meu do PS3 também demorou tudo isso. Ah, mas o meu do PS3 eu judiei demais, né? Joguei jogo de luta. Jogava Call of Duty sem parar, me forçava um montão no analógico. Tu vê o PS3? Tu vê, né? O controle do PS3, meu, ele parece ser forte, meu. Não sei se tu lembra. Era uma bosta. Mas o meu era bom. O meu eu só tive problema depois, bem depois. É que depende, né, meu? Depende dos jogos que tu joga.
So, you still haven't found your cousin? As you well know, we cannot leave without him.
Eu sei que eu tô tendo muito mais cuidado agora do que antes.
Is everything ready?
My cabin boy, Jonas, is back on ship. I have you to thank, I imagine.
You do. It's a rather sad affair, and though solved, leaves a broken family behind.
All we can do is plot a course. I do
Tá, pulei que eu tenho que falar com os carinha lá depois. Reputação 3. Aí sim, mano. Pera aí, vamos ver. Tá, aqui eu já falei com ele sobre os... Vamos de novo. Pra que eu ganhei reputação.
Our ships can sail where no others dare.
Thanks to your magic, so...
Our magic, yes. As for your question, others are sea. It's how the guild is made.
Could you tell me anything about our destination? The island of Tiefredi?
It is a the natives. They were very friendly. I've also heard, but I wouldn't know it.
What do you think of our port?
You're referring to this one? Thanks to your print. Certain zones, it's a good port.
Farewell.
Soon, Captain.
Uau, upei 2 level. Não é aqui. Tá, agora eu posso ir no cais de ninguém. Eu acho, né? Falar com esses vagabundos aqui. Aquela hora eles não tinham deixado eu ir. Certeza que eu tô indo pro lado errado.
You cannot pass. Only the Norts have access to the prison.
Como assim, meu? Eu não tenho acesso.
Orders haven't changed, you know. No one passes.
Peraí. Ai, caraca. Intuição, fazê-lo acreditar a um alerta no porto. Ah, tá, mas daí me falta um ponto. Tá, eu não tenho. Insistir.
Can't you make an exception?
No? Sorry, sir. Move along, please. Now.
Very well. I'm going.
Tá tirando, né? Tá tirando. Parece com The Witch. Eu nunca joguei The Witch, ô Marcos. O pessoal fala. Eu quero jogar ainda The Witch.
Orders haven't changed, you know. No one passes.
Very well. I'm going.
Eu fiz o personagem, tá ligado que eu crio, sem querer eu vim parar aqui. Eu que criei o personagem, tá ligado? Eu botei ele cabelo branco, só que eu nem me liguei que eu tava fazendo igual do The Witch. Eu só queria um personagem com cabelo branco. Deixa eu ver se eu consigo te mostrar aqui. Olha lá, ó. Parece o Ramirez lá do Highlander. Lembra do Highlander, né? Deixa eu ver se eu consigo te mostrar aqui. Ainda não tenho as manhas de mexer aqui. Aí, ó. Queria fazer um Ramirez, né, meu? Por causa que é bem parecido com o estilo lá do... O Ramirez do... Deixa eu botar aqui o chapéu aqui de volta. Da hora esse jogo aqui, meu. Tá de graça na Plus. Vai vir outros jogos bons também na Plus. Próximo mês agora. Vou desmascarar aqui o cara.
Have you finally made up your mind?
I happen to have a vial of your medicine. Would you be willing to drink it in front of us? To prove that there is no risk?
This bullying is trying my patience. I'm beginning to suspect that you might be working for a rival.
You refuse to taste it?
You might have put something in it to cause me harm or further disgrace.
No, look. The vial is still sealed. It comes straight from your stock.
And you dare challenge me when you have just admitted to being a thief?
Come now. You can see for yourself that I'm gladly returning your vial, so that you might drink it in front of witnesses. This might help to dissipate my doubts, as well as those of these brave folk.
Yes, no, you don't have the right.
Damnation. He got away.
Ah, desmascarado.
Find him before his head ends up on a spike.
Vagabundo.
Think back to the note that we found. We need to take a look at the tavern. He won't leave the city without his belongings.
Tá aí, aparece aqui, será no mapa? Vou conversar aqui com...
Well then, were you able to repair it all?
No, I haven't been able to sort them out.
In that case, you need to pay me, sir.
Que, meu?
That's not a small sum. I need to think about my options.
Oh, the father has forgotten to give his son his allowance, it would seem.
Já perguntei pra esse corno, vou embora.
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Que cara desgraçado, vou ter que pagar ele ainda. Vagabundo. Não pagar nada. Deixa eu falar com esse camponês aí.
I wish you a good day, Your Excellency. There were so many dead people. Even if we did find an antidote to the Malicor, I must go home. There were so many, I must go home. My son is sick.
Explorar bem o lugar. Tá, agora não sei o que fazer. Vou falar com uma das
Greetings, Your Excellency. The smoke from the bonfires renders the air unbreathable. They say the ambassador of the smoke from the bonfires renders the air unbreathable. I so wish I could leave the city.
Caraca, mano, e agora? Vou ter que pagar esse cara mesmo. Agilidade 1. Pois eu posso usar, peraí, deixa eu dar uma olhada. Ah, preciso de habilidade necessária. Então aqui não diz. Lâminas de mamão. Requisito. Eu não tenho requisito. Ué, agora? Como é que eu faço? Tá, deixa assim. Deixa eu ver. Pô, não tem requisito pra usar. É, né? Da hora, né? Ah, tá igual do The Witch. Pode crer. Que viagem, será que os caras fizeram uma cópia? Tá, quero ver como é que faz pra... Eu tô meio perdido nesse menu aqui. Missões concluídas, tá... Exibir no mapa. Ah, agora sim. Tá. Concertos de dano causado por Constantino. Pinos de metal. Localizar Constantino. Mercador. Os vagabundos aqui não conversam comigo. Pô, me lasquei, né? Vamos ver aqui. Tem mais pra uma inspiração, né? Que viagem. Bloodborne bem que poderia ser dessa forma.
Well then, were you able to repair it all?
No, I haven't been able to sort them out.
In that case, you need to pay me, sir.
Tem que pagar esse vagabundo pra terminar a quest.
Here you are, to cover your expenses.
Excellent. Honest books makes for honest friendships. Your cousin is either a very bad joker or a right good fool. He went and insulted a band of ruffians from the lower boroughs. Dangerous fellows. They've a storehouse they operate out of a few streets from here.
What kind of business do they run?
Several, actually, and they're all illegal and profitable. But you didn't hear that from me. In any case, if you were set on recovering your cousin, I would hurry if I were you. They're not the tender sorts.
Thank you for the information.
Off with ya. Get him out of whatever mess he's got himself into. Seemed like a courageous fellow. Who could down his pint? Anything else?
Aproveitar, né?
How is business going these days?
It's picking up. We've the Malicor, the epidemics, now that we have...
Eu perguntei, mas vou perguntar de novo.
Has the Malicor really put a damper on your business?
People stop going. And then people were... I also lost... Yeah, but that's no.
With all these sailors coming and going, you must have heard some stories about Tirfredi.
Right. That's trick. But you know that...
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Isso aqui lembra também o Dragon's Dogma. Lembra muito o Dragon's Dogma também. Para ver aqui. Como é que eu vim parar aqui? Tá, vambora. Olha só, meu. Outro lugar. É, só um pátio. Achei que fosse outro mapa.
It's blocked.
Ah, fala sério, meu. Abri isso. Putz, eu achei que ia conseguir passar por ali. Ah, não. Não. É, mas de cinema. Também achei. É interessante até, né? Não é aquele jogo rushado, né? São várias mil quests. Eu queria abrir o mapa, um mapinha do lado e seguir em frente.
That vulture of a tavern master was right. It is Constantine's voice. It's coming from the floor above.
It sounds as if he's locked up.
And I have a feeling they're expecting company. Be careful. The slightest itch you
É,
to these
jogo
brutes will
Dark
have them
Souls.
drawing blades to
Esse Dark Souls não tem história, os caras falam, ah, jogo Dark Souls tem história. Que história, o quê? Tá louco. O bagulho é só matar monstro e matar o Lorde e pronto. História tem esse jogo aqui, ó. E The Witch também, né, que eu não joguei ainda, que eu quero jogar. Tu vê o desenvolvimento do jogo, das pessoas, dos personagens. Tem história nada, Marcos. Aquilo ali foi um jogo chutado, tá ligado? Miyazaki nem fez questão de fazer história. História tem esses jogos aqui, ó. Tem desenvolvimento. O que tem aqui, mano?
It's not possible just now. It's not possible just now. It's blocked. It's blocked.
Ah, cara, eu peguei até a chavezinha lá, master. Personagem.
It's not possible just now.
Não é possível no momento? Vou ver na força. É, não se resolve na pancadaria. Quando vê, né? A gente tenta, né? É o The Witch? Ah, mas o The Witch é... Bata louco, o The Witch tem uma história top, né? É que nem eu falei, meu, o Dark Souls é tu que faz a história do jogo ali. Os caras não entendem isso. Ah, mas eu tenho que voltar aqui, não vai ter jeito. Eu não sei, eu tenho que ver o que eu preciso, mano, pra continuar essa quest. Volta. É aqui. tá, peraí, deixa eu ver. Ah. Olha ó, os Bloodborne aí da vida. O meu, é que assim, ó. A questão é o seguinte, ó. Eu tô falando Dark Souls ou do The Witch? Porque The Witch eu não sei nada. O Dark Souls, meu, ele tipo, ele o The Witch? Ah, o The Witch, ah, pode crer, o The Witch eu não manjo. Tá, mas daí tu não sabe, ó, se tu falou que ele não sabe, então não quer dizer nada, entendeu? Tá ligado? Se ele não sabe, ele não sabe. Se ele tá fazendo a coisa certa ou não, aí é diferente, né? Tu não pode julgar o cara se o cara não sabe que se ele mesmo tá fazendo certo. O personagem, né? Ele apenas tomou uma decisão que talvez seria melhor. Deu, já virei do bando dos caras. Da hora, aí viu só, Marcos? Tu vendo os mistérios assim, é trilha.
Oi! Where do you think you're going? You're in our territory.
Tentar negócio, o que eu falo, velho? Vamos fazer isso.
I'm looking for my cousin, and it appears that he is held here against his wishes.
How do you know that?
His voice is one of a kind, gentlemen, and we can hear it in the street. I order you to free him immediately.
I order, is that right? You're not cousins for nothing, you and that other drunkard. If you think all you need to do is come here and give us orders to get what you want...
Looks like we'll need to sharpen our words with our new friends.
I'm afraid so.
Ih, fechou o bolo. Nossa, sai fora, ladrão. Ah, atirei, peraí. Vou pegar minha arma. Eu vou acompanhar. Já apanhou já, otário. Putz, isso que eu usei a coisa pra me filtrar, né, mano? Não adiantou. Eu usei a capa pra me filtrar, pra mim saber alguma coisa. Os caras não... Os caras são trouxas. Como é que eu uso aqui, minha parada do... Aí. Eu vou trocar aqui de... É, assim que é bom. Explorando bem, né? Escolher bem aqui. Não tem nada. Vou em cima ou vou embaixo? Não tem nada aqui. Pior que tem uma porta. Era isso que eu queria. Pegar itens. Itens. Bastante itens.
Locked.
Fechado. Tá bom. Tem bastante item aqui. Ah, sim. Eu tenho uma coisa errada aqui, eu não terminei aqui o negócio. Eu não achei. Ah, acho que eu tô sem a chave pra abrir lá. Se tiver alguma treta aqui já chamo na porrada.
It's not possible just now.
Por que tu não consegue quebrar isso aqui? Pera, deixa eu ver se eu consigo usar mais. Nada quebra, você acha? Pô, vida real quebraria. Chave. Ah, peguei a chave. É. Ah, tem várias referências no jogo. Até Bloodborne.
It's not possible just now.
Deixa eu voltar aqui. Pô, tá precisando de uma lanterna aqui nesse jogo. Tinha uma porta que eu não conseguia abrir agora. Eu não lembro agora. Qual é a porta que eu não tô conseguindo abrir? Ah, tá, mas daí eu vou gastar a chave. Sério. Ou não gasto? Putz, agora eu não sei se eu gastei a chave. Ah, não. Isso aqui é um labirinto, na moral.
Locked. I don't have the key. I don't have the key.
Eu gastei a chave. Ah, não, mano. Eu gastei a chave. Eu não acredito que eu gastei a chave. Usar a chave.
Locked.
Ah, meu Deus, cara. Ou não era a mesma chave também. Puta que pariu, eu odeio jogo assim, velho. O cara tem que estar usando 1001 chave, curando 1001 chave no jogo. Puta que merda. Me lasquei agora. Ai, ai. Até eu abro qualquer coisa, só pegar uns grampos ali e já era. Os caras amadores, né? Ouviu dos vilões. Não, nunca joguei. Tu falou que não curtia, né, Marcos? Até ganhar, né? Tu ganhou, né? Ah, não, daí é muito chatão. Eu não curto. Eu sou que nem o bagulho do Dark Souls, ele pega a Master Key e abre tudo que é porta. Ah, para, correndo atrás de chave. Aí vento. Eu peguei, os itens que eu peguei aqui foi até pra... Já pra abrir já, pra não dificultar. Não curtiu? Aí é brabo, né? Tu jogou o jogo e não curtiu. Já não curtia e ainda jogou e ainda não curtiu mesmo. Só pra ter uma ideia, né? Não, mas tem coisa pra fazer ali. É que eu não tô conseguindo abrir ali. Depois eu vejo. Esse jogo aqui é mais interação do que ação nas lutas. Pelo menos agora, né? Não tem nada aqui. Não tem nada aqui também. Deixa eu ver se consigo ver aqui. Aqui não, onde é que eu tava? Acho que era onde é que eu tava. Aqui onde é que eu tava. Tá, meu Deus, deixa eu voltar aqui que não dá pra ficar indo nesses dois lugares. Três. Eu preciso achar pra liberar o... Putz, agora eu me perdi. Só pra trollar, pode crer. Fez propositalmente, né? Pra te dar range no jogo, certo? Que viagem. Esses gringos são as viagens. O que eu peguei aqui? Tá. Acho que eu devo ter pegado munição. Fala tu, Kurt.
Greenblood, do you need something?
I must leave you.
Deixa eu ver. preciso da chave. Daí dobra à esquerda. Tá. Voltei para o mesmo lugar. Olha as ideias. Tá, vou ter que fazer a volta lá e fazer a volta ali. Nossa, meu. Nossa, como eu me perco fácil nesse jogo, mano. Caraca, que isso? Pra cá. Pra cá, lá pro fundão. O que tem aqui?
Sir Desade, I presume. It is an honor to make your acquaintance. Captain, you set sail soon. Have you seen to our little business?
Yes. We were finally able to recover your merchandise.
Excellent news. I'm afraid, though, that your mission isn't completely finished yet.
Blast me, I'm a captain, not an errand boy.
The commander was quite explicit.
Very well. What do I need to do?
The merchandise that you obtained needs to be sent to Tier 3D as soon as possible. But the Port Authority formalities for shipping take an eternity to wade through. And we've already lost quite a bit of time with this dishonest merchant.
Are you blatantly asking us to smuggle this merchandise in contraband?
I would never ask you to do such a thing, Your Excellency.
Ah, but you don't mind asking that of Kurt?
Well, now, if he finds an alternative solution that is less illegal, that would be fine. The method matters not. But this cargo must reach the Isle on the next ship.
Marvelous.
Well then, I await your return with utmost impatience. I'm certain you shall do what's required.
Tem nada aqui. Acho que é aqui mesmo.
Sir, you still haven't found your cousin. As you well know, we cannot leave without him.
Have no fear. I will bring him back in time to make our scheduled departure. Is everything ready? I have a favor to ask before we leave.
I'm all ears.
We would like to load some merchandise into your ship's hold.
Impossible. You're too late for that. All merchandise must be registered at the Port Authority, and the formalities are long. So, unless you're asking me to turn smuggler and hide contraband on my vessel...
I wouldn't go that far. We're only talking about a few crates after all.
Well then, they'll have to wait. The next ship for New Serene leaves in a month.
Hellfire. If that shipment doesn't leave today, the commander will have my hide.
Captain, I understand your position, but isn't there some way we can get these crates on board?
Listen here, I haven't forgotten what you did for our Jonas. I would gladly do you the favor, but my quartermaster is more stubborn than the tide. He is convinced that thugs want to use our vessel to bring who knows what aboard. And, because of that, he's placed guards to watch over the registered merchandise before they're loaded up. All that I can do for you is to write your crates into the ship's manifest. If you manage to get them into the warehouse, they'll find their way into the ship's hold. And with the manifest, the crazy Gustavo won't see nothing but smoke. Please try and avoid roughing up those brave guards. They are my fellow Norts, after all.
Be back soon, Captain.
Sai agora. Ah, tá aqui. Pra lá.
Tavern keeper.
I see you're back. Can I pour you something this time?
How is business going these days?
It's picking up. We've not seen many new customers, but of late things are looking better. The Malicor and the epidemic. Now that we have...
Has the Malicor really put a damper on people's
money? I also, but that's not.
With all these sailors coming...
Right, trick. But...
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Hello, sir.
Não tem coisa errada nesse jogo. O que esse cara não tá querendo me dizer?
Tavern keeper.
I see you're back.
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Estão escondendo alguma coisa, ô orelha. Mano, não tinha visto essa porta aqui antes. Deixa eu pegar esse item aqui antes que eu esqueça.
I could repair this if I had some metal dowels.
Calma aí. Deixa Aí está.
What are you doing in my room?
I'm not the only one that has found you. Have you seen the mob that is gathering in the street?
I'm neither deaf nor blind. By the spheres. Why didn't I leave the city while there was still time?
The Alliance ambassador is quite unsettled by your commerce, and he is the one who sent me.
Sahin? Him again. Ruining my career wasn't enough for him. He's the very reason I had to leave the Alliance. And here I am, playing the part of the potion maker. Me, who was once a respected member of the Academy of Al-Sad.
Why does Sahin bear you such hatred?
I wasn't fortunate enough to oppose certain corrupt minds of the Academy. To criticize their methodology. I saw them inflicting torture on sick prisoners. Making them drink the most vile poisons. To find a remedy to the Malachor they won't hesitate to kill. I could not keep my silence.
It is for an act of courage that you fell from grace and earned Sahin's hatred. Dr. Sahin warned me that you were an imposter.
That doesn't surprise me, coming from him. I was a master alchemist. I understand if you don't believe me after all that, but I have a number of documents to prove it. I would still be one if Sahin hadn't set off a chain of machinations to disgrace me.
Are you not ashamed to have poisoned those poor souls?
These potions are not harmful. That is to say that they don't contain any harmful ingredients.
But you could just as easily produce real healing potions. So why don't you?
You don't understand. I fled, but I haven't put a stop to my own research. This potion is an attempt to create in those who drink it a resistance to the Malachor.
So you manipulate people to use as experimental fodder. That is completely unethical.
I don't have a choice, but it does not harm them, I assure you.
If this potion were inoffensive, then why wouldn't you drink it when I offered it to you?
I ran tests on myself for such a long time that I ended up becoming intolerant to it.
Só vem P4, como é que tá, mano?
This mixture provokes in me now a violent reaction. The mob would have been furious in any case, but a normal dose, I assure you, is without risk.
Your methods don't seem so different than those of your colleagues.
I don't torture people. And this potion only has side effects in high doses.
Perhaps, but you're hurting innocents. I cannot let your commerce continue.
So, what are you going to do with me, sir?
Prendê-lo ou ajudar a sair da cidade. E agora, mano? Caraca, velho. Não vou prender o cara, meu. Esse cara vai me ajudar ainda lá adiante. Se pá, né, meu? Já era. Tô bem, meu. Tô de boas. E agora? Não, vou...
I'm going to help you leave the city, but you must promise never to return.
I swear it.
Very well then. I need to first get you away from those who want to see you hanged.
If we can't find a way to sneak out of here discreetly, we will have to confront the populace.
I haven't lost hope that I'll be able to help them hear reason.
It would be better if I remain hidden while waiting.
Deixa assim, deixa assim. Vou precisar desse cara ainda. Peguei a chave. Ah, agora eu vou fazer aquela outra quest lá. Ah, meu. Caraca, é que eu sei lá, velho. Eu não curto fazer muito essas paradas assim, ficar indo pra um lado pro outro. Fazer o que, né, meu? Deixa eu ver aqui. Aqui. E agora, qual a direção certa? O que tem aqui? Ah, da hora. Caraca, olha só a roupa que eu peguei. Deixa eu ver se aqui aumenta o que? Resistência a elementos, magias. E esse aqui? Pô, esse daqui é da hora, meu. Vou usar esse aqui mesmo. Show de bola. Fashion Souls. Deixa eu ver aqui. Ah, vou ter que fazer toda a volta. Só vai. Eu posso descer. Agora eu abro aquela porta. Eu dei uma segunda chance pro cara e meu amigo aqui ficou bravo. Sabia que ia me perder nesse troço aqui. Ah, que mesmo.
I don't have the key. Locked. I don't have the key.
Mas que chave é pra abrir isso aqui, meu? Que mistério é esse? Ah, a chave pra abrir ali. Beleza. Caraca, tava do lado a chave.
Well, this has been monumentous, gentlemen, but I have more important things to attend to. An island to govern, treaties to sign, riches to expedite, and a demanding father to impress. Constantine, it's me! My dear cousin! Oh, my lucky star! Always there to pull me out of my fires.
I do what I can. We're departing soon. Your father wasn't pleased by your absence this morning.
Have you ever seen him happy about anything when it comes to me? You know what he thinks of me.
He cares about you, I know that.
He appointed you governor, didn't he? He is ridding himself of a source of constant disappointment. Enough said. Today we set sail for adventure. If you only knew how these river scum treated me. Do me a courtesy, good cousin. Now that we stand boldly alongside the brave Kurt, let's give them their money's worth.
There's no one left to pay, Your Highness. The brave Kurt and your cousin have already separated us.
Really now? What a shame. I would have loved to have seen that. We've nothing left to do then than to board our ship. An adventure awaits us at the end of the street.
Ah, eu posso... Caraca, mano, eu não tô fingindo armadura pra ninguém, meu. Vamos se lascar. Vamos usar a roupa do chão mesmo. Que bosta, meu. E agora? Tá, usa esse aqui então. Caraca, mano, vai vendo. 60%. Bom, qualquer coisa eu pego de volta, não. Aí de boas. Usei meu traje. Deixa eu dar uma chance. Aí eu já tô fazendo um clã já, meu. Da hora. Tem nada. Aqui.
sir?
Constantine d'Orsay, future governor of Tir-Fredi. I'm enchanted, Captain. I am eager to board your ship.
Enchanted as well, Your Highness. I hope you enjoy your voyage.
Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
We should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon.
Perdi permissão para embarcar. Tá, vai.
Permission to board the ship. We are ready.
Certainly. But keep in mind that we'll be at sea for several months. If you have any farewells to make or any final business to put into order, now is the time.
You're quite right, I do have a thing or two to put in order.
Then be quick with it. There isn't much time left before the tide rolls out.
Be back soon, Captain.
Beleza. Deixa eu ver. Tá, eu não entendi por que tem coisa aqui ainda. Tá, vamos ver aqui. O que tem aqui? Caraca, que é isso? Sai da frente, mano.
Please listen, I beg you.
If you want him to reimburse you, get in the back of the line like everyone else.
Believe me, I understand why you're angry.
Me? It's not money I want. That charlatan tried to poison us. I couldn't give a flying pile of dung for your pretty words. We're gonna hang him high. And you too, if you're an accomplice.
How absurd! I'm the one who put an end to his operation.
Well, in that case, help us catch him so he can be punished like he deserves.
He's trapped.
Ah, tá. O povo tá bravo que eu não prendi ele.
I can procure you some excellent potions, as long as you promise to put an end to this. True potions of healing like those you thought you were buying.
What are you, some sort of alchemist then? I hope you're not the same feather as the other. If that's the case, we have enough rope to hang the both of them!
Trust me. I swear that each and every one of you will receive one.
Our trust was already given. We're going nowhere without seeing the merchandise.
Such a large number of potions. This story's gonna cost you a fortune.
These vials could be lying around anywhere. I need to keep my eyes peeled.
Então onde é que tá a roupa desse cara, meu? Ai, me perdi agora. Achei que eu tinha terminado isso.
It's not possible just now.
Não tem nada aqui. Não tem nada. Ai, que sono. O que tem pra cá, hein? Tá, merda. Sou o cara que mais perde, mesmo. Mais perdido que cego. Anda por aqui mesmo, só pra explorar. Não tem nada. Ah, não é tudo d'água. Não tem nada aqui. Nada, 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 nada. O que tem aqui? Que isso, fogueira de São João? Opa, grande. Aqui eu acho que é o começo.
You're running out of energy. Drink a potion. Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
Pra que tanta maldade, né? O bicho é poderoso, né? Oi? Olha aí o Bloodborne. Não tem nada aqui. Não dá pra pegar. Não consigo pegar o item. Vamos embora.
Captain, sir, we were given orders to wait here with the merchandise.
You're going to have to wait. We need to find a way to clear the access to the warehouse.
Well now, can we get going?
You're going to have to wait. We need to find a way to clear the access to the warehouse.
Não dá pra abrir.
Sir?
Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
We should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon.
Permission to board the ship. We are ready.
Certainly. But keep in mind that we'll be at sea for several months. If you have any farewells to make or any final business to put into order, now is the time.
No, my house is in order. We are ready to embark.
Perfect. Follow me.
I am so eager to discover Tir Fridee. My isle. My new city.
You'll need to arm yourself with patience. The voyage will be long. I've been told the trip lasts months.
And they say the place is full of gigantic creatures, as big as buildings.
That's right. I heard a rumor the Nords even brought one back in one of their ships.
Puta merda, meu, e agora? Fudi a missão toda. Mas já era.
The beast is awoken!
Those conniving, pista-stilling, bridge-building liars. The creature was supposed to be out for days. They'll pay for this.
What the hell manner of cargo are you transporting?
Help! We need ropes! We must contain it! Come now, let's lend them a hand.
Olha o bichão, véi! Igual o Bloodborne.
Watch out! Take a step back, son!
Ah, caiu certinho no monstro.
Cut! Captain! Keep my cousin safe!
Agora o bicho pega. Caraca, velho. Nossa, velho, não tem como escapar do ataque dele. tiro, meu. Sai, sai, ladrão.
Greenblood, how do you fare?
Fine, fine. It is dead.
Are you wounded?
I'm well. Your lessons have proven effective.
I've never seen a beast this size. It's quite extraordinary.
Cousin, what a fight. You were illustrious.
I'm not of the same mind. I had the feeling it was already weakened. I did nothing more than finish it off.
Your humility remains a constant. But believe me, that battle was absolutely epic.
Aí. Nível 3. Sei que eu perdi as quests ainda. Caraca, perdi as quests. Lasquei. Ah tá, ganhei um porrete novo. Uma clava. Tá, mas aí a clava não vai. Deixa assim. Peraí, pra lá. Pra lá.
Gentlemen.
Aê, ganhei troféu, mano! Tá valendo.
Your cousin's enthusiasm is most impressive.
This journey is his long-awaited chance to prove
Chuvarado, coisa boa.
he has a demand for father.
Chuvinha boa, hein?
I definitely know I am. That's certain.
Stations, lads! Weigh anchor and ready hard to wear. Lively now, lively! Catch me a wind!
Show de bola. Show de bola. Ah, perdi várias quests, agora já era. Mas eu não gosto de ficar enrolando muito, na moral.
charming welcoming courtesy. Gentlemen, I am Constantine of House Orsay, your new governor. I have no idea what sort of ceremony you've prepared for my arrival, but I would gladly skip it, so... Indeed, these are rather peculiar customs. I see, it seems you were quite intent on serving me a drink. Hello? Cat got your tongue, gentlemen? Would it be those annoying beaks?
I am truly sorry these doctors should have shown a greater measure of courtesy. Thank you, dear doctors. Move along, go and trouble the Nords. Pay no attention to them. Instead, just drink. The long voyages at sea require the appropriate treatment as soon as we land. According to our scientists, without fortifiers, you might catch your death, and that would be quite regrettable.
I should have chosen death. This concoction is liquid torture.
I would think that they would have warned you on the ship.
Not in the slightest. And you must be Lady Morange, my predecessor.
You are correct.
There you are!
To your health.
Aha! You got your dose of bile too. Allow me to present to you Lady Morange, and to you, my dear lady, my most trusted cousin. Where is the captain?
He seems to be preoccupied with some sort of admiral.
Indeed. Then I will have to thank him later for this most marvelous voyage. Excellency, lead me to the palace, I beg you. And, whenever possible, go by way of all the intriguing alleyways. I am dying with impatience to discover this new city. My city!
Your Excellence! We must wait for our escort!
No need. Have no fear, for I am here to defend you, my lady.
I've been scullied.
How so?
My admiral laid me off.
My cousin was nonetheless delighted with your services. I hope there was no misunderstanding.
None, I'm sure of it. She just ordered me to give you any assistance you might need.
This request doesn't seem to please you.
Don't take offense, but it's not pleasant for a captain to abandon his ship. In any case, here I am at your service, for a while.
I've been delivered a message. The commander succeeded in spite of my failures to deliver our merchandise here. He wants me to go and find the local quartermaster and that I follow his instructions. I think he's got a grudge against me.
Did they manage to load their cargo onto my ship? If the Admiral learns about this, I'm liable to be given permanent boots! Fantastic.
Come closer, good people. Liqueur and wine.
Well, I'll be damned, it's Captain Kurt.
Manfred! Still a quartermaster?
Always, as you can see. What can I do for you?
We've come to find you regarding the merchandise that Kurt was taking care of.
Ah, the commander's cargo, yes. I was told that had come in. And so he's got you working on this. Lucky Kurt. It helps to have friends in high places.
Is everything in order?
Alas, no. Our merchandise has been unloaded into one of those dock storehouses. They're well guarded. A little less at night, but in spite of that, we weren't able to get them back.
Since these crates are registered in the ship's manifest, make an official request.
The modification of the manifest might have fooled a quartermaster, but it won't fool the Port Authority. We'd have too many details to explain to them, and our commander would not like that.
What? Is he waiting for us to bring them to him, then?
No, of course not. But Kurt needs to find the right storehouse, as well as a discreet way to get in. And he must also mark the crates that belong to us.
Why's that? They're already marked with an inscription.
Most of the men are illiterate. A coloured mark will stick out for them to find, but they need to be quick about it. They won't have the time to decipher a name.
I see. Well, let's see what we're able to do.
Is there anything else?
No, thank you.
My ship's being used to move your contraband, and now you want to sneak into one of our warehouses.
Kurt was given the order. If we want to help him, we don't have a choice.
I don't like this. But, since I've been sacked, let's just say that this will be a little bit of revenge.
How are we to know in which warehouse we'll find this damn cargo?
I'm afraid we're going to have to take a look at all of them.
That won't be necessary. My entire cargo has been placed in the warehouse closest to my ship. And if you wouldn't mind wearing some note.
I need a bit of practice. I need a bit of practice. I need a bit of practice. Here are the crates we've been looking for. It appears that one of them has been broken. It's full of weapons.
That doesn't seem right. It is our clients that supply us weapons on Tirfredi.
You didn't know what was in the crates?
No. I don't concern myself with the commander's business. I should take a look into this. I have some friends here that must know what this is all about.
Let me know what you discover. Now, let's mark these crates and get going.
Boa tarde aí, boss. Como é que tá, mano? Beleza, é nóis, mano. Isso aí. Bata que enfim, meu. Caraca, tu ficou tanto tempo sem internet, olha as ideias.
I need a bit of practice.
Ah, é brabo daí, né? Puta merda. Ficar sem internet agora não era as mesmas. Os anos 90 é brabo, né? Caraca, velho. O cara volta do tempo da discada. Internet de escada. Que loucura, né? O cara sem internet, meu. Ah, tá louco. Não dá pra ficar sem internet mais. Tivesse um pulo aqui.
I need a bit of practice.
É? Precisa de mais distância.
I need a bit of practice.
Precisa de mais prática.
I need a bit of practice. I need a bit of practice.
É?
I need a bit of practice. I need a bit of practice.
Ah, mas eu vou praticar esse personagem aqui, pra dar pulo alto. Mesmo lugar. Pular, né, meu? Aí o cara, ao invés de passar por aqui.
It's not possible just now.
Vai e volta.
You'll find all
Excellency, welcome back to my modest shop. It is an immense honor for me to be of service to such noble clientele. What might I do for you?
Eu tô precisando de uma pistola mesmo. Deixa eu ver o traje. Aí. Tá valendo. Tá muito ruimzinho. Ganha carisma. Deixa eu ver. Armadura 12, mais defesa 12. Equilíbrio 10. Ah, tá valendo. Aumenta o equilíbrio. Capa de mercador é mais bonita. Resistência a alimentos 15 mais 9 mais equilíbrio. Ah, tá valendo mais equilíbrio. Comprar uma arma de fogo que eu não tô com nenhuma. Ah tá, eu não posso usar isso. Tá bom. Aí, capinha pra dar mais moral pro meu personagem. Deixa eu ver aqui.
Hello, Your Excellency.
We have found a way into the storehouse and we have marked all of the crates.
Perfect. I shall ask my men to follow the same path.
One of the crates was damaged. I was quite surprised by what I found in it.
Really? To be honest with you, the commander never told me what was in them. I received the order to deliver them as soon as Kurt accomplished his mission, without any further instructions. For what it's worth, I thank you for your help, and I hope you can accept this modest token for everything you've done. If you have another moment, Your Excellency, I would like to ask you for your help. We have a serious problem that I did not hear of until recently.
Por causa da capa, garoto.
A problem that concerns you closely.
I'm listening.
I was told that some of our soldiers have been extorting large sums of money from the town merchants under the pretext of financing their protection.
Are you telling me that the guard is extorting merchants in our city?
Indeed. Some merchants have been assaulted, and one of them has even been found dead.
I hope you don't intend to conceal this information. If my cousin learns of this...
Oh no, certainly not, Your Excellency. We intend to punish the guilty party with the greatest severity. But the merchants refuse to give us the slightest testimony. The guard frightens them, rightly so. We won't be able to put a stop to these crimes without outside help.
Count on me. I'll take care of it. No,
Bora, bora, bora. Vamos ver se aqui bem se fecha. Ah, eu não troquei a bota. Nossa. Ou troquei? Ah, já troquei. Ah, já troquei. Esse aqui tá bom. Ai, bora, 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 bora.
Greetings. You look like someone who would know how to use a blade. If you're looking for the best steel, you're in the right place. Weapons, armors, ammunition, I have it all. And if you have a special request, my associates will be glad to make it for you.
Ah, tô sem grana. Caraca, isso aqui aumenta pra caraca. $72. Putz, como é que eu compro isso aqui agora? Pô, tem que vir aqui comprar esse traje aqui. $24. Eu vou comprar esse aqui.
One armor that fits. Oh, so that...
Caraca, mano. Tá, não vou poder vender isso aqui.
One armor. Oh.
Tá, mas esse aqui dá 50% de... Peraí.
One armor that fits you like a glove. We'll make it for you. Cigarette?
Ele fica fecha um sosco. Fiz isso. Cinquenta, 47, mais 7, 50%. Tá.
Want armor that fits you like a glove? We'll make it for you.
Quem tem mais? Não tô sem dinheiro, né?
Oh, cigarette?
I'm currently investigating an extortion case involving the guard. Are you one of the merchants who has been threatened?
No, not at all. I've never heard of this business. Someone must have lied to you.
Really? Come on. If you want these guards to be arrested, you need to talk to me.
I mean no offense, but you won't be able to do anything. And snitching don't end well. I want to hold on to my business. And my life. How about some new armor, Your Excellency?
I was told that someone found a merchant's body. Did you know him?
Of course. The town isn't that big. We all know each other here. Poor Renault. We found his body at one of his associates.
Have the culprits been found?
No. It's been months since it.
You are obvious.
It's precisely because one of our people is dead. Now, you can either buy something or let, because I'm not going to say what.
The law of silence is at work. Nobody saw anything, nobody knows anything.
Armor, locks, custom pieces made to order.
closer. Sire, I am pleased to welcome you to the best wine and spirit shop in Tearfredy. If you're looking for something to accompany a fine meal, or for a gift for someone, you've come to the right place.
Thank you, but I'm not here for that. I was told a merchant had been found dead.
Really? Oh, I didn't know. No one told me about that. What was his name?
Come on, don't take me for a fool. You know very well who I'm talking about.
I don't? Really? I don't. So, what sort of wine would you like to pair your food with? You need something strong when eating game?
I'm conducting an investigation. Some merchants are being extorted by members of the guard.
Are you sure? It's probably just a nasty rumor. Someone must have misinformed you.
Come now. I'm the legate of the congregation. If guards threaten you, I could arrange protection for you.
Threats? No. I assure you.
You're obviously terrified. Don't you think it's better to tell me everything?
Listen, I've no desire to get into trouble. Please leave me.
But if you don't help me, you will never be rid of these guards.
I told you, I don't know what you're talking about. Sire, I am pleased to welcome you if you're looking for...
Thank you, but I'm... Goodbye.
Atoy, sien sradi dao quint. Da degudach me in.
Attention, soldier!
Let me pass. I must see the chief of your village. Whatever could be so funny.
Now who would you be to seek an audience with the governor?
I am Siora, daughter of Bladnid. My mother is Amal, the chief of our clan. I am here as an emissary of my people, and I must see your chief, your governor.
So you are a princess, then?
A what?
Let her pass! Your Majesty, I shall present you to the governor. Come.
Princess, Majesty, you are most confusing.
Come on.
But thank you for your help.
Como assim?
Honor Manawi, do you need something?
The first time you saw me, did you really think I was a native?
Aside from the way you dress, you resemble a native. I have never seen an Onol Manawi amongst the Renaigse before. Is it so surprising that I made this mistake?
No, I understand. And I hope that this singular appearance makes me more attractive to you.
Perhaps if your difference wasn't merely physical, but your heart is evidently the heart of a Renaigse. Anything else?
I've never heard you talk about your father. Who was he?
He was the Donegad of our clan. He died many cycles ago, but This memory is still painful, so we usually avoid the subject.
What happened?
He was killed as he tried to escape the lions who wanted to capture him. My mother never really recovered from it. This is one of the reasons why she decided to go to war. Anything else?
I've never heard you talk about your father. Who was he?
He was the... Anything else?
I must leave you. See you later.
There you are, dear cousin. What is this? Who is this amazing person in your company?
I am Siora, daughter of Bladnid, daughter of Meb. My mother is the Mal, the chief of our clan.
I am honored to make your acquaintance, Siora. This is incredible. You look so much alike you could be related. If you would allow me, Princess, I would like to confer a mission to my cousin. You need to visit the governors of the bridge and Teleme to give them my formal regards, that sort of thing, but also to discover what they've managed to learn. They've been here much longer than we have. Perhaps they've made some inroads to finding a cure for the Malachor.
Forgive me, Mal, but I have a request for you. My people needs your help.
I thought we might discuss matters together at leisure, but please, speak your piece.
The Lions, the Bridge Alliance and my people are at war. My mother has sent me to you in search of allies. I fear that without your help, our clan will suffer great horrors. We have already lost so many souls.
This seems a sensible request. You know, though, we cannot go to war with our neighbors.
Perhaps there is a way to negotiate a ceasefire. The time to see things more clearly.
Excellent idea. I would be completely lost without you. Go and parley with, the Queen, dear cousin. Try and put an end to confrontations for the time being.
I will come with you. It will take more than one person to convince my mother to lay down our weapons.
Perfect. Take Kurt along with you and anyone you feel useful. I've been told that the roads are not safe. Safe travels, dear cousin. And watch out for yourself. I wouldn't want anything bad to happen to you.
You have a moment. Thank you for coming. I know that you're very busy, but I need your help.
I'm listening, sir.
This island is vast, and we only know a tiny part of it. As you know, your uncle has asked me to draw maps to facilitate the merchant's travels. Alas, I'm slightly too old to be roaming the paths, setting up camps here and there. So I'd appreciate it if, as you travel, you mark the places you deem to be safe on your map.
Very well. I will take care of it, Professor.
Excellent. I knew I could count on you. One more thing. Do you remember that gigantic creature that you defeated in Serene? Bringing a specimen to the city was obviously not a good idea. An accident was inevitable. But according to my sources, there are others of them on this island. Your uncle wishes to know more about them. I know that a scholar of the Alliance, Professor Serafedin, has also taken an interest in these creatures. I tried to contact him, but apparently he disappeared during an expedition to study them. Naturally, I cannot ask you to rummage through the entire island looking for him, But if you can find any trace of him, his studies on these giant creatures could be immensely useful.
Very well. If I find anything out, I'll let you know.
The road to knowledge is long and difficult, but this is the price of wisdom, Disade.
Só aqui. Salvou, né? Não jogo mais. O jogo parece um filme. Nível 4, dificuldade normal. Fechei.